Hello, I'm John Wilmot, and over the past few years I've been assessing vendor capabilities and the art of the possible in business process transformation using RPA and AI. Today I'd like to talk to you specifically about our latest study and give you a perspective based on my latest research. So what's the current state of the industry? Well, considerable opportunity does still remain for assisting organisations in scaling and managing RPA rollouts. In most organisations, RPA is really reaching the scaling stage now, so huge amount of help required in actually rolling that out. In addition, organisations now facing the immediate challenge of handling classification of documents and processing unstructured data. And there's a lot of activity going on in support of information extraction and use of virtual assistants. Nonetheless, those two are still relatively short-term fixes on largely as-is processes. The future really belongs to those organisations that can reimagine to be processors. And the vendors who are going to succeed are those services vendors that can develop a concentration of new digital process models for business process transformation within specific sectors and domains. At present, these new digital process models are in their infancy, with adoption most advanced in the travel sector, followed by healthcare and P&C insurance. As would be expected in an emerging market and this new market for digital process transformation, the early leaders differ significantly by sector and by domain, with W&S a leader in new digital process model development in travel, transportation and logistics, with Conduent, HGS, NTT Data Services, Genpact and TCS leading the way in healthcare. New digital process capability in BFSI led by EXL, Genpact, LTI, TCS and Wipro. And in the manufacturing sector, Genpact, TCS and Tech Mahindra. The development of these new digital process models requires a new way of thinking and a new skill set and a new set of IP, very different from that that's been traditionally in place in the BPS market. And here the key success factors include use of design thinking to reimagine processes, high emphasis on customer experience across all touch points, whether it's customer, employee, supplier or distributor, UX design driven by analytics and customer journey mapping, incredibly important now, almost regardless of the process. Thinking straight through processing and machine-first delivery and using APIs to interface with legacy systems. Building the tool set to support this, to encompass workflow, RPA, analytics, machine learning, NLP, cognitive, including computer vision, video and speech, deep learning, and then increasingly interfacing with the emerging digital technologies such as blockchain and IoT. Not only do you need these toolset elements, but they then need to be combined with SaaS platforms to form new digital process models which target specific pain points and business processes. And as you're doing these, yes, you can't just build one from scratch and it happen. So organisations typically starting with customer-specific POCs and then starting to industrialise these into multi-client services. Thanks for watching. Further details of the state of the industry and the art of the possible in business process transformation through RPA and AI are provided to NelsonHall clients by following the links below or by searching the NelsonHall website. You can follow my updates on these and these are my colleagues by subscribing to our blogs and alerts or by following me on LinkedIn or Twitter.